the odds are going to be good. Oh, actually, someone has already betted on creator.
Oh. You're gonna use that money to get some hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make myself a coffee.
No!
God, I want
Shower!
a coffee.
Shower!
No. Coffee. As here, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the pink Protoss for DPG, herO.
This morning, in the bottom right-hand corner of Dragon Scales, we have his opponent, the South Korean Protoss player representing Club NV. It is Creator. Never tell me the odds, the chat says, as you know, we got a couple predictions coming in for Creator, as we see a couple of low ground gateways, some gate expands, because it's what you love best. It's a ramp map. Oh.
True. I mean, herO showed some craziness versus Trigger as the probes do Kims in the middle of the map, and I wonder if we're going to be seeing something weird like that again from herO. Maybe it was just a little bit of a skill check of Trigger, but maybe there's something new that he's been working on.
Oh, maybe. Also, Kims?
Yeah. A little kiss. Little Kims.
Is Kim's like is that like a Zoomer thing? Is that like
Yeah.
Is that like Bedge?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. Bedge isn't a Zoomer thing, it's a Twitch thing.
I mean, they come hand in hand, you know?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, I got really confused there with the probes. I thought that was the wrong probe, and he was like waiting to throw down the Nexus, and then the other probe threw down a building in his base.
Hashtag not all Protoss are the same, as there we go. Pylons are thrown down left and right. Both players are working on their zealots. herO does make his own, but oh, Creator quick to throw down a second pylon as well.
Yeah, so this is kind of the meta that we've been seeing with these one gate expands. It's kind of a bit of a game of chicken where it's like, how much will you block? You need to block as much as the other player. If the other player makes a zealot, you need to make a zealot too. It's just kind of working out between you who's going to commit the most. As we do see Creator might be able to get the Nexus down now. Oh, it's just so annoying. Wow.
Oh my god, both players are relentless.
What an animal.
Creator throws down a fourth pylon, by the way. He's canceled 3 pylons already. Oh my god, no one wants to expand it. Who flinches first, as herO does cancel in the end? And herO is the first to throw down his Nexus.
herO wins. GG.
It's over.
Well, Creator, amongst all of this, actually managed to get his own Stargate up, and the fact that he had his money spent nice and early makes me feel like he might be a little bit favored here. He was able to get that down so much quicker than herO has been able to, and herO actually maybe is a bit of a response to that. He's going to be throwing down a Twilight Council.
Yeah, Twilight Council does get thrown down for the time being. There's a little bit of skirmish here in the middle of the map. herO does shade across the map, but there is a full wall up here ready and waiting for him. So yep, doesn't deal any damage. And he was able to scout the first unit, which is an Oracle coming out from Creator. Oh!
Yeah, so Adepts and Oracle's coming out. Oh, he didn't get the wall up in time. I mean, this Adept is pretty battered and bruised. We have the Sentry as well moving in for a beautiful force field there. So we'll have a couple probes going down, but once this Adept does get killed, that one-shot potential is gone.
It is gone. The other Adept is going to be able to get out of there as well. No, actually gets another probe here at the natural base. Can't even leave. You can't leave, puppy. You're trapped. Oh.
It does force that battery to finish. This Adept are going to be going down as a result, though, and we do have that second Oracle on the way. Twilight Council on the way behind this as well, so here we're going to have a much faster blink at least.
We'll have much faster blink, but Creator has the map control. He's working on his second Oracle as well. And after all said and done, looks like worker counts are looking pretty even. I do want to favor Creator a little bit because he has a lot of potential with double Oracle. He has one-shot potential. I mean, herO, sure, he may have a shield battery, but that is not going to be enough. As herO, he loves it. He's going for a Dark Shrine.
Okay, this is the same thing we saw him using against Trigger to great effect, but this time against Creator, I think it's going to get scouted. I mean, these Stalkers are in position to deflect him. He does get the Revelation down, but I don't think he catches the DT Shrine there.
Oh no, the probe! I was about to say, luckily he didn't reveal
Oh, the
any of the
probe gives it away.
probes. Yeah, the probes go close enough. Creator, he spots the Dark Shrine, and now he knows to bank up some energy to maybe even work towards a robo for that detection.
Yeah, I mean, so Creator making good use of these Oracles, going to be throwing down stasis traps at each of the potential thirds here. I really like that move as, yeah, we just set up for that DT Shrine. Robo's going to be on the way. We get a recall on, what's it going to be? The Oracles. Okay.
The Oracles get recalled, but two Adepts get into the main base, so now herO can reciprocate some of the damage that was dealt earlier. A lot of lost Mayan time, as now we're down to only a single Adept. Everything gets cleaned up. Because of this robo, clearly I feel like Creator did indeed confirm that Dark Shrine, and he should be working on Blink. I'm sorry, on an Observer soon. But what's important is that we have seen how patient herO can be with his DTs, and how he can wait a couple of minutes before really pulling the trigger and finding that damage.
Yeah, keeping these DTs alive as a constant threat can be a really good move in all matchups, honestly, but in this matchup as well, where you can start to force cannons and things like that, and he's going to be going for DT Blink again, so he really is committing so much resources to making sure that he can be annoying here with those DTs.
I'm telling you, it's just his go-to here, as we do see two DTs waddle into the main base. Going to be getting a couple of kills, but the Revelations are on point. Creator was waiting for him.
Yeah, he was. So he's going to be able to take down these DTs. 6 probes do go down, so still some pretty decent damage for him there. As we see, DT Blink is on the way, but that DT Blink does lose a bit of value from there being less DTs, basically.
Yeah, true. True, it really does. Meanwhile, herO gets knocked down to 2 bases. He had to actually cancel his third and reposition it because it was misplaced, and that meant that it did get cancelled immediately. But at the same time, herO's getting pretty close to getting a kill on this Nexus. Is going to be distracted by these Stalkers, though. He doesn't go for it. He may pick it up later as he goes for confirmed Stalker kills instead.
Yeah, Creator having to commit to a pretty poor fight just because that Nexus was looking to go down, and herO going to be trading extremely well against these Stalkers. Blinks back down to the low ground. This Nexus could be in a bit of trouble, but no, he's not going to commit to it. Knows that the Blink of Creator is here, but gets out of there with those Stalkers as well. So just some really, really efficient play coming out from herO there.
Definitely, and now the Blink DTs continue to wreak havoc as well. We do see
the
Creator,
body block.
The body blocking is trying to shut this down, but we have some more Stalkers rocking up. It looks like herO doesn't have enough to break this, but this DT is waiting for the moment, is going back in. I don't think he can kill this Nexus, but you know what? Gets a probe, gets out.
Kind of taps that probe and goes, hee 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 hee. Okay, it's going.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, this is the difference between Creator and Trigger, right? Trigger didn't have any Oracles for Revelations, so we have multiple forms and even more mobile forms of detection for Creator.
Yeah, but I mean, Creator getting slightly supply blocked here. You can see just how much that pressure is doing here for herO. herO getting nice and comfortably up into his third base, so despite everything that happened in that early game, he has managed to level out the economies, throwing down a lot of gateways here as well. So looks like he wants to get some damage done, as we do see Charge and Immortals being started up for Creator.
Oh, Charge Immortal is done. Meanwhile, the DT blinks past the wall as well. We do have a nice force field, but the DT is still getting probe damage. It's drawing away the army. At the same time, 2 DTs slip in towards that third. Oh.
Wow, here's DT players actually insane. This is so annoying.
Yeah, again, like I think every single PvP ever since Katowice, I'm pretty sure herO has been in some form whipping this out mid-series, and it's actually crazy.
Yeah, it seems like he's trying to make it clear to Creator that if he ever wants to move out, he needs to have cannons in position, maybe even some units, and he's just not going to make his life easy though.
He really is not, as we have a 3 DT hit squad headed towards that third base. Again, we have plenty of detection here. 2 observers even this time, so Creator is not taking this lightly, wants to make sure he has everything he needs. He's even actually trying to hunt down these DTs.
Ooh, yeah, I like this. I mean, the DTs do have a blink, though, so there is a potential for them to try to get out. They are going to jump this way, but no, they're going to be taken out there. Great catch there for Creator.
Finally, the DTs have been... Oh my god, they have been cleaned up at the same time. herO runs into a stasis trap, and Creator, he's finally shutting all of this down.
Yeah, Creator taking dubs left, right, and center, and this is looking like it's his game to lose. But here we go, herO, with that huge gateway count that he was able to build up, is going to be throwing these zealots at Creator here. herO gets out a few of those stalkers. Looks like about 3 of those were able to survive there. But he has a 4th up and mining. I mean, I kind of miss this. I don't know how he's gotten back ahead in this game.
Yeah, I mean, because of all the DT harass, Creator was stuck at home, and as he was stuck at home, herO, he just keeps making workers. He goes for another nexus, goes for another base, and he can just do whatever he wants. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Creator is falling a little bit behind economically. You could argue that maybe Creator has a better army. Like, he's got Immortals, he's got charge lots as well, but so does herO. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think with the amount of charge lots that herO is producing here, we can't really take a fight as Creator until Archons. So he does have that Twilight Archives on the way, and I think he will just be holding on until he can get a few Archons before he fights.
Definitely, yes. hero's even getting a pylon. Oh my god, there are cannons now set up though. All the mineral lines are covered, so hero, he cannot find a way in. Meanwhile, he teases the idea of maybe engaging, but he does see that creator is in position and hero will back off.
Yeah, I mean, hero, the main thing with his army that he can do is take full control of the map, and behind that he's able to get his 5th up and running. Looks like creator might be looking to secure a 5th as well, but yeah, hero just using this very aggressive gateway style, this very mobile style to take map control. We do see the first 2 Archons coming out for creator, so I think he's going to have a bit of a timing here.
He really will. He does have that superior army. He's got the Immortals, he's got the Archons against hero with just a pure gateway composition instead. Creator is going for a massive counterattack. At the same time, a massive Zealot run by into the natural.
Yeah, hero playing like a Zerg now, going for that huge run by with half of his army. Going to try to fight his way out of this one to the north, but that base should be going down. Creator might even try to trap this army here.
Yeah, he is looking to trap this army. I mean, hero is buying some time. The 4th base is left untouched, but it's going to be at the cost of his entire army, but doesn't matter because he is getting the natural, he's getting the cyber core as well.
Yeah, this Zealot run by doing an insane amount of damage, and no bases were able to be taken out for Creator. He really has not touched the economy there. We're going to be even getting a recall to deal with the Immortal and the Archons here, so that base is going to be protected, and meanwhile, Creator really struggling to clean up this Zealots.
He really is. Creator, it looked like he had the superior army, and I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he still does, by the way, but he just hasn't been able to utilize it. He's been pulled apart left and right. Somehow, some way, Hero's move was able to buy him enough time to deal enough damage, and now he's ahead.
Yeah, this is such a creative style of Protoss that we're seeing out of Hero here. Just being so swarmy, so aggressive, counter-attacking. Really almost playing Protoss like that Zerg role, where he's just trying to avoid the main army of Creator and take only favorable fights.
Yeah, exactly. Really embracing the swarm toss style. Meanwhile, the Archons are finally morphed in here for Hero. He has caught up in that tech. There's still Immortals behind this, but the defensive position is just a little bit too good. Hero is looking to push this back. Can he pull it off? Ooh.
Yeah, Creator threatening to break through here. We are going to have a bit of a probe pool here to help fight here. That Archon is going to absolutely decimate those probes, but it is a focus down. We see as well that hallucinated Colossus soaking up a bit of damage, and Creator has to make this work. The Prism goes down as well, so those reinforcements going to be that much slower. Probe starting to break through the Stalkers too.
Oh my god, GG gets called. Creator was giga all in. He only had 21 workers, and Hero is able to deflect that push and take a lead in this series 1-0.
Wow, incredible game coming out from Hero. That was such good play to get himself back into that. It felt like he was really behind there at one point, but through his mobility, through his tactics, he was able to kind of pull Creator apart there, force him into an all-in situation, and just held on.
Yeah, it's crazy just how herO is adopting this new style, and it's actually doing so well for him. Despite the fact that the Dark Shrine got scouted, despite the fact that we had really fast observers as a response, as well as oracles with revelation, over time the DTs were paying for themselves. Like, they weren't doing an extreme amount of like probe damage and they weren't ending the game, but they were doing such a good job at just giving herO map control to allow him to be greedy behind it. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. But here we go. We're going to be coming on to Ancient Cistern for our second game. A map that, despite being really big, is a little bit less open. So I'm kind of curious to see if herO goes for the same style. He did, of course, play that Blink DT opener versus Trigger on this map as well.
That he did, as we see him here once again, spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ancient Cistern. We have the South Korean Protoss player representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, DPG. It is herO.
And spawning in here at the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern. This is the Protoss in the red for Club NV. It's Creator.
So, really impressive play there by herO. Again, despite the fact that the DTs were scouted, despite the fact that Creator was doing everything that he could to prepare defensively for them, they still were kind of the MVPs there of that game to give herO the lead that he did. I say the MVPs. Is it the DTs, or is it just the sheer control and multitasking that herO has?
The most Dark Templars.
He is the darkest of Templars.
It feels like the DTs for the most part were deflected pretty well. I think they just got, I don't know, I guess they just got too much probe damage here and there, because I guess, I mean, like, for every DT, he probably killed maybe 3 probes. It's probably worth it as long as you don't get counterattacked.
Yeah, it's like they killed 3 to 4 probes each, you know, they force observers, they force the army back home. They give you openings as well. If you recall, we saw, you know, herO trying to go for like certain counterattacks and multi-pronged aggression as the DTs were harassing. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that, right? Crazy to think that, hey, these DTs killed 3 probes. hero's in a good position. You know, it's like, yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I guess he just managed to do it enough times to get ahead. But anyway, here we go. We are going to be seeing Stalker Sentry coming out from herO, as he did versus Trigger. Stalker coming out for Creator. So Creator may be looking to go for something a little bit more aggressive here.
Definitely. He's going to have that much more firepower. Meanwhile, we do see a cross map. Just scouts, and he does confirm the Sentry opener from herO. So Creator is going to know that he's going to have a little bit more firepower available to him. As instead, behind this, he goes double Sentry, actually. So just a different way to get to a very similar defensive style.
That makes sense. As yeah, we're just going to be seeing a pretty standard, comfortable macro game coming out from these two players. And that's going to give me some time to ask you, like, if you had Chrono Boost in real life, and you could only use it once per day, what would you Chrono Boost today?
What would I speed up? I'm thinking. Instant rice sounds pretty good. Like you
chrono boost your rice.
You chrono boost the rice cooker, right? Right?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty OP.
Is this a? By the way, I just want to ask as well. This is like a rice cooker that you turn on and then you walk away from it and it beeps when it's ready, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want to chrono boost.
Look. Sometimes you really want that rice, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just throwing out some feelers, right? So there's the rice cooker.
Yeah.
There's like a coffee machine. So if you really want some coffee real quick, you can bam.
Yeah, that was the first thing that popped into my head, which is kind of crazy because like I usually just have instant because I'm lazy.
True.
Which is, you know, takes like a minute to make a coffee with instant.
See, that's the same
and
thing.
I'm like, the first thing that pops into my head, I'm like, I want a chrono booster coffee. I'm like, well, all that really does is you have that moment where like you crave the coffee a bit and you just get it instantly in that moment.
There you go. The instant fix of that caffeine as Creator does scout the Proxy Dark Shrine. Shouldn't be a surprise here once again going for a Dark Shrine. This time Proxied, and Creator can make a beeline for that immediately. The jig is up here for herO. Meanwhile, what's the other thing?
Probably chrono boost my hot water.
That's not gonna fix it. That's not how it works.
No, it's fixed now. Yeah.
You have it back.
Yeah.
What, did you get it fixed like in the middle of the cast? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, that's what I had to answer the door for before.
Oh, you didn't tell us. It worked. The Migs raid gave you what you needed. Oh my god.
This is sick.
Oh.
That's such a cool defense. I really love that. Oh no! I cursed it. I'm so sorry, Creator. I didn't mean it.
The DT sips by the cannon in the end. Oh, and we are
no,
waiting.
the cannon's not in position to see this.
It's not in position. The whole position here on the middle line as well, but the observer does finally come out, and finally, Creator's going to be able to take control of his natural, but behind this, herO takes a third.
Yeah, so both players with pretty equivalent third timings. Creator going to be going for Immortals once again. I mean, last game when he went for Immortals, it felt like there was a period where he had a stronger army and herO was cutting some corners to get ahead. We're going to have to watch out in this game to see if Creator's going to be able to hit a timing, but actually it's going to be herO making Immortals this time as well. It's
pretty interesting that herO has decided to focus on Immortal production. I think it's a nice deviation because I'm pretty sure he knows that this Dark Shrine is going to die. Like, he's not really going to be able to make much use of it, so he's just giving up on that kind of attack path, or sorry, that kind of tech path, and he's preparing for something else instead. Looking at the upgrades, herO does already have Blink. Interestingly enough, the Creator is skipping Blink, and he is going instead for Charge.
Yeah, we see 3 probes going to be going down to these adepts, a bit of DT harass going down at that third as well as the main. I mean, herO is just insane with these DTs. He doesn't care if you scout them. This is what MaxPax was so good with as well, where you knew before every game that MaxPax was going to make DTs because it's kind of his thing, and it just doesn't even matter if you know, because he's so good at finding the perfect moments and perfect ways to slip them in. And yeah, herO showing that he understands this concept extremely well.
It's insane, especially because despite the fact that the Dark Shrine is dead, like herO even recalled the DT in the main, so he still has that threat of a Dark Templar despite the fact that he doesn't have the tech for it. And there we go, he's forcing Creator to just throw down more cannons.
Yeah, I mean, forcing cannons out here with such a low commitment, even dropping this DT into the main with the Prism, that's so cute there, and he's going to be able to pick up a little bit of extra damage for it.
Oh, the whole position micro there from the Zealots.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Creator is on it. He's able to defend here, but the threat of that DT is still here. And what's important is that Creator is busy running around dealing with these DTs, so herO does it again. He just takes a fourth.
Yeah, this is just so clean and so clever the way that herO's been playing these PvPs out. I'm really enjoying the style that he's bringing, and he's just been able to show just how good he is with his movement, with his timing. Back at home, building up a really nice army as well. Both players going in for the charge there. The upgrade's going to be slightly ahead for Creator, but I feel like it's not even far enough ahead that it's going to make a huge difference here.
Yeah, like he's working on +2. Sure, there's going to be a little window where he's going to have the upgrade advantage, but as you said, it's not really going to be too substantial. Meanwhile, more cannons are being turned down in the main. A second cannon in the natural as well, just to make sure that the DT harass ends. But again, we only have 2 DTs. We don't even have a Dark Shrine. Creator, herO, he's working on a different army.
herO's literally only had 2 DTs since his DT Shrine got taken out, and this is how much he's been able to get done with them.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be such a Such a mental battle there as creator that hero's been able to do that. And oh, he's caught out of position. This base is in huge trouble. Creator not far enough across the map that he can go for the base trade here. The base goes down and herO with a huge lead.
herO has double the base count to Creator right now. He's up to 4 and Creator is stuck on 2. And herO, he can take this fight if he wants to. He cuts the army in half as well. Ooh, the force fields do get broken by that Archon. Very nicely done. But it's a numbers game. herO has too much.
Wow, herO absolutely smashing his way through. These two immortals getting so much damage done. Goes for that hallucinated Colossus once again, just to mess up the AI. And with that, he will be breaking through. GG. Incredible game out of herO though.
Oh, GG, well played. herO just, in a way, inventing his own version of PvP. And I think what I'm really interested in, I wonder if the other, even like the European Protosses are upset because they're looking at this, they're looking at what hero's doing right now, they're looking at what he's whipping out. And very similarly to PvZ, I wonder if there's any other Protoss player out there that can control DTs the way that herO does and make this viable, make this style work,
right.
you know?
Yeah, I mean, like you're saying, that's the thing that's been a big thing with hero's PvT, where it's just impossible to copy because he's so sharp with his control, his reading of the situation. I mean, in that game, I'm just trying to imagine like a Protoss that is not able to keep those two DTs alive the whole time and keep threatening damage. Then they probably can't get a 4th up like that.
Yeah, exactly. And if you can't get a 4th up, then what's the point of everything, right? Then suddenly your opponent has map control. Finally, suddenly they can be aggressive. They can apply pressure in the turns table. So again, this is just very unique here to herO, just because of his APM, his control, his attention, the way that he approaches this game, the way just how good he is. Oh my god, crazy.
Yeah, he is looking so powerful right now, as here we go, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map on this crazy speed run through the ESL Open Cup Americas. We have our blue Protoss. It is herO.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Gresvan, we have his opponents. We have the South Korean Protoss player representing Club NV. It is Creator.
Creator.
Oh boy. The DTs. Even if you scout it, even if you scout and shut down the proxy Dark Shrine, apparently it's just not enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be rough here as Creator as well, because he did so many things so well that game. The initial defense of the DTs was really, really fantastic with those force fields and the pylon blocking. I mean, everything that he did so clean and so nicely, but it does feel like sometimes if you and your opponent are evenly matched, just being the defender can be what kind of sets you apart.
I wonder if we're going to get to the point where players against herO are just going to have to bite the bullet and just go forge and just throw down cannons. You know?
No. Make your own DTs.
Oh, true. Just DT the DT boy. Let's go, as Creator is going for a proxy pylon up here towards the north.
That is a little insight into the ways that our minds work in StarCraft. My first thought against the DT is just make your own DTs, and yours is how to be safe.
You're an animal,
monkey.
You're an ape. But we'll see. I mean, this is a pretty good position for a Stargate, but I'd be really excited if he does throw down a Twilight Council instead. So we'll see what the Tekka choice is going to be, as we do have these 2 gate openers here from both of our players.
Yeah, there we go. Going to be a Stargate. So Creator opening the same way that he did in that last game, minus the pylon, which herO, of course, is going to notice. Looks like he's not too worried about going around looking for it, though.
Yeah, his probe is still in the main of Creator. It is going to be finally cleaned up by this Stalker, but Yeah, herO is not too fussed. I mean, I don't blame him. He did open up Stalker Sentry, so he can go for a hallucination. But if he doesn't scout soon, and if he doesn't move out soon with that hallucination, then he's not going to be ready for the Oracle.
Yeah, certainly. As we just see Creator going to be dipping in there. Beautiful timing there. Is going to be able to spot that Nexus going down. We do have a shield battery going down as well. And then for Creator, it's going to be some Adepts, it's going to be some Oracles, maybe a bit of multi-prong. Could be looking to shade those Adepts into the natural and then dip in with the Oracles at the same time.
Definitely. Meanwhile, decent force field. herO is able to deal some whole damage to one of those Stalkers, but wasn't quite able to trap it. Meanwhile, the first Oracle is now done for Creator. He's going to be zooming across the map. Because of the shield battery, herO should be fine against one of these Oracles, but we'll see if Creator can maybe slip in with these Adepts.
Yeah, so we go. The Shade going to be dipping in. It's going to distract herO a little bit while these Oracles come in as well. There is nothing in the wall, but it's not going to finish committing to that as there is a shield battery.
It doesn't commit to the Shade in the end, as herO is going to be taking his own hold damage here on his Stalkers. We have a second Oracle that's about to finish up. Now herO is fully aware of what's going on, and he doesn't just have his shield battery, he is keeping some units here in his main for those Oracles.
Yeah, a lot of units being kept up here in the main. We are going to have that one-shot potential with these two Oracles, but definitely don't want to be losing those too cheaply. As yeah, the hallucination going to be spotting out these Oracles, going to push them back, and feels like Creator could be in a little bit of a difficult position here if he's not able to get damage at some point. hero's just been so rock solid.
His defense has been insane, and you're completely right here. Creator, he has to get some value out of these Oracles, and it looks like he's coming together with all of his units. We just see a couple of Adepts going to be shading, or 4 Adepts even going to be shading on through here, and is he going to commit? It looks like he will.
Yeah, he's going to commit onto these probes. Nice hold position as well. Going to be taking out a few of those. Oracles dip into the main at the same time. Beautiful control there by Creator, but does lose one of these Oracles. 8 probes going down in total, though. Not bad at all.
Oh yeah, even 9 probes towards the end, so the damage has been done. But now we only have a single Oracle. The aggression is going to be subsiding, and now herO can focus more on recovering from this position. But Creator, he at least was able to make that all pay for itself.
Yeah, herO here going to be a little bit behind in the economy. Does still have those 3 sentries though. That's just so much versatility for his plan. He can constantly send out those scouts and keep an eye on exactly what it is the Creator's doing. And Creator doesn't have that same luxury. He's going to have to retrieve the information with Oracles, and he only has that 1 Oracle left.
He only has 1, and he does activate that pulsar beam. 2 more probes are going to be going down, so just getting that much more value. Meanwhile, the main base has been scouted, and herO does get eyes on that Twilight Council on Blink that is going to be on the way.
Yeah, so both players with Blink roughly around the same time here. Both players going up to their 3rds as well, so it looks like things pretty neck and neck. Creator set actually a little bit faster here, so I wonder if herO, just because of the economic damage he took in the early game, might be looking to go for something aggressive soon. He hasn't really been... I feel like he hasn't been as aggressive as Creator has wanted to be. It's been more like a harass style coming out from herO.
Yeah, exactly. So we're seeing a very different kind of herO, and I think we should reiterate that, of course, herO, he doesn't just have to be hyper-aggressive. He is still a very well-rounded player, so things are going to be settling down, and maybe Creator is going to be getting finally a little bit more comfortable, finally getting into his own game. He can play StarCraft, papi. Oh.
He can throw down a DT shrine.
No.
He can be the bully.
Oh god, as he does test the waters, takes a couple of hits, has to be very careful, setting up a proxy gateway here across the map, working up towards 4 gates in total. Say 4, a 5th gate on the way as well, back at home, saturating that 3rd base and getting ready to try and apply pressure at this 3rd.
Yeah, trying to open up a few different angles of attack here. We do see 1 Immortal already out here for herO. It does have charge, extra gateways, +1 all on the way here. But that's going to be pretty far off. I feel like Creator is finding a nice little opening here.
Yeah, no shield batteries. There's the defensive positioning for herO. It is non-existent. The Immortal is going to be going down, and Creator, he has found his opening.
Yeah, the killer instinct from Creator, diving straight on top of that Immortal, taking out a few of those Stalkers as well. He is going to be pushed back now by that shield battery overcharge, but I feel like he has the numbers to go in once again.
Yeah, he just has to wait for another warp in and then just send it here towards that third base. Once again, we have the aggressive blink, and herO just doesn't have the numbers. He's down in the supply. He only has 10 Stalkers opposed to the 17 of Creator.
Yeah, exactly. He's in a lot of trouble here. He's going to be pulling the probes, blinking forward aggressively to try and take out as many of these Stalkers as he can. Good focus fire coming out from Creator, but the numbers just are not here for herO.
They really are not. As hard as he is trying right now, he doesn't have a shield battery to fall back on. He does have one Immortal, but mate, he's just going to be focused down immediately. The Immortal does fall. The boys are pulled though, and herO is going to be able to force this back.
Yeah, I mean, herO here is holding on, if only just.
He's evened up the Stalker count, by the way. Despite having such a massive deficit, he evens up the Stalker count. He is ahead in workers right now. He still doesn't have a shield battery, and he's still, like, things are still a little bit Monka-esque, but herO is recovering.
Yeah, charge is finished. He has a Prism on the way as well to set up a bit of a counter-attack. We do see charge only just being started up here for Creator. Behind this, herO can continue to get those warp-ins going, so this could be a scary moment for Creator. I think he's going to have to go back home and try to mount a defense right now.
Man, I'm going to have to look at the replay. How did herO hold, by the way? Like, he was down almost 10 Stalkers. And I know that he was pulling boys, and they were buffering quite well. And maybe I'm gonna have to like relook at that micro and that control. But like herO, he's done it, and now he has an advantage. He has +1. Creator just now throwing down his Forge.
Yeah, study some PvP, puppy.
Oh. I'm just in awe right now. As you know what, herO, he knows it's time. It's time to Dark Shrine.
Yeah, it's always time in PvP as we do have this Zealot drop being set up here. It doesn't look like he's really out on the map with the rest of his army, so isn't looking to fully commit to a fight right now.
Yeah, just looking to dip on in, and Creator is out of position, so workers are going to be going down left and right. I thought Creator was going to be fighting back, was going to be putting a point on the board, and he still can, but herO somehow claws his way back into this, is able to save all those Zealots, is going to be looking to set up that War Prism. He's free to A move, puppy, to F2.
Yeah, let's go. herO is a bit of an F2er, by the way.
He
it's
is,
kind of funny. Some of the best players in the world are F2ers. Maru, herO.
Hey, it's just the way, you know. It's the way to do it, Papi. As the Creator.
Do you know how many Zergs are F2ers?
Oh, no,
None of them.
No regret.
True.
Aye. Oh god. Smokes.
As I mean, herO's army just looks bigger.
Yeah, it's crazy. He just has, you know,
Is it?
I mean, he has more Archons and more Immortals. That's the biggest difference here. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So his army is a little bit more high quality overall, and oh boy, he's even forced a recall. Actually, he forced the Phoenix out of Creator. That's cute.
Oh, I forgot Creator had a Stargate. I was like, how did he get a Phoenix?
Yeah.
Proxy Stargate. Hasn't been cleaned up.
Never cleaned, puppy. Asher without hot water.
Dirty. Oh no. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, so a little bit of miscontrol there. The Phoenix and the Oracle do go down, and now here we go. herO is rushing across the map. Supplies are pretty similar, but you mentioned it before. The quality of the army are quite different indeed. herO, if he's able to make full use of his Immortals and his Archons, he can snowball and take a good fight.
Yeah, this DT already going to be driving out these probes, and here we go. The fight is being committed to. The Zealots going to be fighting each other on the front lines here. herO's Archon starting to get on top of the Zealots of Creator.
They really are. Once again going for the Colossi move as well. We have a Warband of reinforcing Zealots and herO. He was up against the wall. He was dying, puppy. He was dead. And he comes back from the grave. He takes the game and the series 3-0.
GG. Incredible play coming out from herO. That was such a clutch hold.
Wow. How did he do it, puppy? He had no shield batteries. He had no immortals. He was down in stalkers. But somehow he lives. He fights back. He doesn't drop a single map here in the grand finals. Did he drop a map? Did he drop a map at all?
I don't think so.
Wow.
No.
Yeah. herO 2-0'd and 2-3'd his way through this entire tournament. Oh my god.
Flawless victory coming out from herO, and yeah, I think after you seeing that Stalker hold there with the pro pools and everything, I think you've been a bit inspired, Light. I think we're going to be seeing Light studying some PvP, getting on that Protoss bandwagon.
Yeah, PvT unwinnable, papi.
Oh, true. You weren't beating Terran anyway. It's fine.
It's true. It's very true. It's Oh my god. GG, well played. Congratulations to herO for becoming this week's ESL Open Cup number 164 America's champion. Very strong showing tonight. He showed a couple of signs of weakness, but he never faltered. He was a brick wall at times, and also a very sharp sword as well. Yeah, herO just reinventing PvP. Crazy.
Yeah, pretty sick stuff.
Oh my god. So we'll see what comes of this. You know, these are exciting times. Are players in Korea, in Europe, in North America, are they going to try and adapt? Are they going to try and adopt herO's style and go for these kind of well-disciplined DTs with like hyper attention and hyper focus and somehow just snowball and take games? Are any Protoss players going to attempt this, and can any succeed?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're going to be seeing Max Packs going for similar stuff if he wasn't already. Yeah, something to keep an eye on.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. So GG, well played to not just herO, but all the players that did participate today. A lot of amazing matches going on here tonight. A lot of fun, and thank you so much, Asher. Thank you for joining me. I know this was a very impromptu tournament, and we don't usually cast here in the mornings during the week, but thank you, Asher. I appreciate it.
You were alone, puppy. It's not good for a duck to be alone.
Thank you. So yes, I look forward to the shower stream. Are we?
No. No.
You refuse. Okay.
I do. I really do. That's keep that over there at the live VIP stream.
Oh, let's go.
We wear shirts, yeah.
You're an animal. Oh god. But if people want to tune into some more Asher, you know, I saw Colossal Gulp in the chat earlier. He was asking for an Asher stream, and when papi, when? Oh.
Soon TM.
Soon TM. So if they wanted to find you, where would people find you, papi? Where'd they find you?
Sometimes find me at twitch.tv/Vindicta SC2, or I don't know, might watch a bit of Wootsicle after this, or at /AsherBro.
Yeah.
Follow it if you want.
Yeah, AsherBro. He hasn't been live in
Animals. Years, puppy. Thousands of years.
Thousands of years, mate. In the before times, Asher was live, and you know, maybe if you give him a follow and you bully him a little bit, maybe he'll go live. We'll see. Oh my god.
You can try.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. You know, I'm sure the Twitch channel is gonna go live eventually. Of course, Asher's an amazing Terran player with some great gameplay and a lot of fun, a lot of chat interaction as well. As long as there's no smoging, I'm sure you'd have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard part, though. But yeah, otherwise you can follow me at Light_VIP. I also stream throughout the week. I have been streaming, I think, 3 or 4 days in a row, which is pretty sick. I don't know if I'm gonna stream today. Just because I've already been live casting and I need to eat some food and my throat's getting a little bit wary. But you know what? Maybe in a couple of hours. I'll go live. So keep an eye out for the Light VIP stream. Otherwise, if you want some more CranKy Ducklings, follow us here on the channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We have a Discord channel as well. We upload to YouTube on a daily basis. We have content all over the place, so make sure you can follow us if you liked us, if you enjoy us. And keep an eye out on our social media because we are going to be posting some announcements soon, TM, once we are able to get things going. Our next broadcast is going to be in a couple of days. KSL, the Korean Star League tournament, is going to be in 2 days. And I believe that is going to be our next broadcast.
Ooh.
There you go.
Juicy.
Juicy, papi, juicy. So, yeah, I'll be casting that alongside Asher or maybe Yaku. We'll sort things out and see who's available at the time. But we will be casting the up-and-coming new Korean weekly tournaments. Hopefully, the first edition is going to be amazing. I'm sure plenty of players that you know and love are going to be there. I'm sure herO wants another paycheck. Sure.
Yeah, if you don't hate StarCraft and everyone in it, be there.
True. Oh my god, so make sure you're there. Meanwhile, of course, just for the people that are watching that maybe don't follow us on social media, we did recently announce as well that we have kind of dissolved our North American portion of our pro team, and unfortunately Vindicta, Dolan, and Paddy Mac are now no longer with the CranKy Ducklings. So if you didn't hear that earlier, just reiterating it now. But we still love all of them. We still have a lot of you know, they hold a very special place in our hearts, and Vindicta even raided us earlier as well. So you know, we want to support each other as best we can. Just unfortunately they can't represent us anymore, but do support them in their new teams, in their up and coming potential new teams that are out there. Basilisk Vindicta.
I believe the announcement is going to be tomorrow.
There you go. There's going to be an announcement tomorrow for who it is, for what teams are going to be looking to pick up some players. So keep an eye out. We're just memeing about the Basilisk thing. Don't take it seriously. Hi. With that, Asher, do you have anything you want to say before we head off? As we get a resub, Air Orange in the chat. Oh, thank you.
Yo. Always give your DTs the love and attention they deserve. Because they're invisible doesn't mean they don't have feelings.
Just because they're invisible doesn't mean that their feelings aren't invisible either.
Yeah, something like that.
What did I say? Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thanks for the support. We will see you guys in 2 days. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Ah.